Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to monsterhunterworld Iceborne. And we got Poogie behind us, and the last episode we had of Iceborne, well, recording-wise, is quite a while ago. For you guys, though, it was just last week that it went live, but we did a lot in the Guiding Lands, and there have been some events, so I'm going to show you what we have for set-wise. As you can see, we're going to be using Zinogre's light bowgun. It's really a great bowgun model to have in Iceborne. It just looks fantastic. But we're also using the Silver Rathlow set, and we've kind of outfitted ourselves to be very good for the elemental side of the light bowguns for the rapid fire. So, the Slinger Ammo Secret, I don't think that's really anything too spectacular, but the Silver Rathlow's essence, though, is. It greatly increases elemental damage when landing critical hits. So we have the full Thunder attack there, plus level 6 of Critical Eye, which is helpful. Slinger capacity's up to level 5, Windproof 4. I don't know if that'll help us too much this hunt, but we'll see. Full health boost, full crit boost. But maximum might is where we're going to definitely see a nice bonus, because as long as we keep our stamina high, we'll basically be at 60% affinity, so that should really help with the Rathlow's essence. But what we're tackling today, I believe, will be Ruiner Nergigante. We got up to Master Rank 99 right now. And, actually, before I do that, so we'll just hand one thing in while I'm thinking about it now. Where was it? This is the Boa Boa. So we'll submit that in. Can't wait to see what he brought me this time. No requirement fulfilled, not a single one missing. Coordinated attack like this requires a leader, and looks like this one's a brave one indeed. Nice, your commander, does it not? Okay, so I'll store that for safekeeping. Request is finished. More endemic research that needs to be done. Counting on you. Okay, so that's updated a few things there, and we have... Oh, I don't think we'll be doing that on YouTube. No skinny dipping. We don't have to worry about Montes. We'll see. Anyway, it's a nice little side activity, the little... Yeah, what the hell would that be called? I guess Linnean researchers? Yeah, Linnean observations, so... Anyway, we're up to Master Rank level 99. We have to see the field team leader here about a new urgent, or a new quest, so we'll see exactly what we're going after. Let's see, your timing's perfect. We finally got a lead in Nergigante. Yeah, it'll probably be Ruiner. It's been growling around in the shadows ever since it fled to the Guiding Lands. What do you mean growling around? Shouldn't it have been lurking around or stalking or... I don't know. Anyway. But we finally pinned down its exact location. Whatever the reason, the quest's ready and waiting. It's called To the Very Ends with You. Let's go. Let's go pay it a visit. Slay a Ruiner Nergigante. Now, this is going to be interesting, because we actually got a little taste of Ruiner just before fighting Shara Ishvalda, and he didn't actually seem to be that bad of a hunt, or, well, that bad of a fight, so it'll be interesting to see how this does, and I think Thunder's our best bet. Let me just double-check our hunter notes. I don't think we have anything on Ruiner Nergigante himself. Yeah, he's not even in... Oh, no, he is, but, of course, not enough tracking information on him, but... If we go all the way back up to regular Nergigante... Oh, we actually got a little thing in there for TLS, but anyway, yeah, his is weakest to Thunder, then Dragon, so we should be okay-ish, I think. I do kind of hate that the light bowguns are kind of crippled for being able to do Dragon capacity. I wish they just treat it like any other bowgun ammos and give you 60 of them that maybe... Instead of having it being a rapid fire, it's only very few bowguns could actually do dragon shots, but it is what it is, so we're going to try with the Thunder rapid fire. Look on Stereo, let me hear me out, but I think the Admiral might be an Elder Dragon. I mean, he disappears like fog, appears like a lightning strike, and then rushes off like the wind. He's like a force of nature. Technically, she's not wrong. Anyway, let's see. Master rank assigned. To the very ends with you. Know that you've been waiting for this, and I bet Nergigante has too. You guys are basically joined at the hip, but it's time to end this. Go get him, Hunter. So this will unlock the Master Rank cap limit. Turn that down to 1 player. And we'll start in Western Camp 1. There are probably some more... Actually, I don't even know if there are more camps in the Guiding Lands. I've never found any more as I've been looking. But probably just like the Hoarfrost Reach, where my central camp took forever before I actually found it. It's probably just hiding right in plain sight, and I just don't see it. I think we're all good. We got Runa somewhere. Oh, there she is. Got the Plunder Blades at the ready, so we can get extra materials from Ruiner once we fight it. And we've already pet Poogie once. We just have to wait for the guiding lance to load. So we'll pet Poogie once more. A little bit of extra good luck. And as soon as we're all loaded, we'll head out. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I've got all of our healing items at the ready. No, and there's the quest ready. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. I've been using the Ghillie Mantle a lot. I think it's only because I haven't upgraded any of the other mantles I really have. I have some optional quests I still gotta work through and kind of complete to get the other mantles unlocked with their gems on them, but I don't know, coming back from, well, I shouldn't say coming back, but coming from Monster Hunter back in Freedom Unite and Try and 3 Ultimate and Portable Third, etc. Basically way back before mantles and that were a thing.
Ready to go.
I don't know how much I like the mantles, and like, some things feel like bloat to Monster Hunter. The mantles aren't bad, but oh, there's some footprints. I don't know if we'll need the blast on us, but we'll keep looking around for more footprints. But yeah, I feel like Monster Hunter's gotten a bit bloated with what some world has put in. Like, the Slinger, it wasn't bad in base world because it felt like a sidearm for utility more than anything else. Now, where you have the Clutch Claw and you have to tenderize parts, it feels the systems are getting bloated, that it doesn't have as smooth of a hunting experience because of some of the necessary stuff you need to include to get max DPS. And one of the things, too, that even I've noticed about myself is, now that you have the numbers that you kind of see going up, you worry more about your DPS and stuff that it almost feels partly MMO, and I know Monster Hunter World has drawn the MMO crowd quite a bit. Just kind of, I don't even know where to start looking for Ruiner, so what we'll probably do is just ease our way around, just look, see what we can find. I'm guessing he's probably in a middle area. I don't know if we'll actually have a cutscene with him or not, but we'll get ourselves just a little bit of extra things as we go around to keep us well and fortified as we prepare for him. I'm not really seeing any tracks around here at all. Let's use the Clutch Claw and just get up here. Yeah, no other tracks, so I don't know exactly where in the Wildspire. No, it's not the waste part of the Guiding Lands, just where in the Guiding Lands he might be. We will snag some of the Flame Nut, though. Maybe see if we can find a Thunderbug or two, because we could use those. Yeah, there we go. We can use that for more Thunder ammo. He's not here either. I wonder where in... Oh, we got something. Footprint leading down this way, so at least we've got another one. We don't need smoke nuts for anything. I think that's a Thunderbug over there as well. It's kind of interesting that these are called Oh, there's another print. So maybe he is in the Wildspire area. The tracks are starting to lead us over this way. There's nothing there. No fire herbs we don't need. Oh, they've got the track of him a little better now. Oh, footprints, and there are splintered thorns. Oh, he actually is right in the wilds. I won't call that clairvoyance, I'm just going to call that dumb luck is guessing where he'd be, but we'll definitely be sure to get all the tracks that we can. Holy hell, that shot the tracking bar all the way up to almost full level. But this is actually going to be a pretty good area to face off against them in. The slopes might be a little bad, but that also means that we could slide down them and try to get extra distance on any attacks that might threaten us. And I doubt we'll be able to... Oh, no, we will be able to. Never mind. And let's just send them right into a wall nice and early. There we go. I'm not going to worry about cutting the tail off. I'm just going to worry about trying to tenderize him a little bit. And I don't know how he's going to be for how much damage he'll do or as a fight. Like, I don't know if he'll really do a super amount more than when we fought him. Ooh, actually, I'll grab that. Thunderbug quick. But maybe the thunder ammo won't be as good as I was hoping. Because it doesn't seem like it's doing that much damage, per se. Ooh. That was an odd angle for those to be shot out at. And I've got Runa using a blast piece, or, well, not piece, but a blast element weapon, just so that way I can get those little 300 chunks of damage off every now and then. Eternal Whoa! He's a fast one. Oh, 42 wasn't too bad of a hit for one. It seems like the light bowguns... Uh-oh. Yeah, that... Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Ow. That was a lot more damage than I was expecting from the spikes, so he has been kind of upgraded on from Shara Ishvalda. I probably should have guessed as much, but... Elemental bowguns, I don't really feel like they outperform just the raws. Like, we were getting, sure, 48 for the first proc off the one piece of ammo, but then it seems like it just is not enough. That's why I've noticed a lot about the light bowguns for a lot of their ammo, is the level 3s do decent damage, but they are so hard to try to find bowguns that you can properly build for because of either they have a very slow reload and or very high recoil. You basically can only build for fixing the recoil or the reload, and that's it. It feels... What the hell was that? Like, it looked like he floated for a minute there. Okay, if we'll try to be a little smarter than I was just last time. And we won't use the mantle until... Ow. God, that did so... Seems like the damage is really high for anything he strikes us with. Well, at least not that, but that's just... You just gotta kind of get used to what he does, but... Another thing I also dislike is that weak points on the monsters are now basically hidden behind the tenderizing effect. That's bullshit. The tenderizing effect should be utility to create new weak spots that are easier for you to reach with whatever your weapon is. Like, say if you're fighting the Rathalos and Raytheon, and you can't really get the wings or the tail, you can tenderize the legs, those become a weak spot, and it's easier to flinch them using it. It shouldn't be you have to tenderize just to make a weak spot a true weak spot. That's... I'm hoping... I don't think it'll actually really be changed at this point, just because with Iceborne being out for as long as it has been on consoles, I think that's kind of just how it's going to always operate from now. Well, that was kind of an odd place for you to do that, Nergigante. We'll snag that, though. Put down another mine. He's not too bad of a fight. Well, I shouldn't say that with how early it is, but you just have to be very careful, because he does seem like he'll pack a good punch in any attack he does against you. And, of course, I say that, and my temporal mantle runs out. Oh, well, there we go. He got knocked over. No, I was aiming for the head. Where the hell even am I? Why did I go down there? Another thing is it feels so stupid sometimes how it winds you into where you're trying to use for the Clutch Claw. Nope. People have been saying it's sort of like how when they first implemented the mounting system, and I mean, I don't mind the mounting system because of... Oh, Lord. That could have been pretty bad if that hit. The mounting system isn't as bad as the Clutch Claw is, because the Clutch Claw, you are forced if you want to be able to break certain parts or do it feels like it's a gating mechanism less than it is a potential avenue for you to do what you're trying to do. Let's make some more thunder ammo up. We will pop a potion just to heal us up the rest of the way there. Okay, here we go. And let's continue, but yeah, Clutch Claw, it needs to be more utility-wise, as it helps you less than it stands as an obstacle in your way for hunts. People are saying it takes away, it kind of ruins the rhythm of how it goes and stuff, and I do agree. I think the wall flinches work for it because it feels like utility. It's to knock the monster down. It's not that you're crippled, that you are doing... It's kind of a futile effort until you actually do. Okay, let's see if we can fling you into anything. Ooh, there we go, and we did break something. Oh, we broke a horn. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And let's pop off. Okay, just gotta take this nice and slow, and we do have distance we can go from him, so we can play a little safer while he's angry. Granted, he's not going to let us do that too well. And I don't exactly blame him. Okay, let's snag the dragon pod and do a little bit of running. Yeah, it feels like the elemental shots just do so little compared to any of the raw. Like, that wasn't a bad hit there, where we got the 42 with the 220s, but even one shot of normal 3 built right feels like it'll do much more damage. Oh, are you out of stamina? I think... Oh, crap. He was. I think we kind of took a little too long, though, admiring him being vulnerable. And I don't think he likes being called vulnerable in any situation, so we'll mind that and just keep working and peppering him as we can. He actually doesn't feel as impressive as regular Nergigante does, really. He almost seems slower. I don't think I should have said that. Although, I think we got super lucky with being able to dodge that, the roar of Sorb, because that reminds me a lot of... Ooh. Ah, crap. Yeah, I don't think Nergigante has that many things you can really destroy other than his horns. One, two, one more, and into a wall. Yeah, there we go. Right into a wall. But I don't think we've tenderized the head. See, this is the problem, is it takes so long to tenderize the head. It was 4 claw attacks, and then you had to even follow it up with the weapon attack as well. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't actually feel that... Ow. God, I gotta stop saying stuff that's going to piss him off. Ruiner Nergigante, I think, is actually harder when you first encounter him. Because, like, Ruiner feels too slow, almost. I don't know if it's because I've fought and taken down a few Arch-Tempered. That hurt. Okay, Temporal on. Pop the Max Potion, and we're just going to pop a Squat for a moment until the bleed wears off. There we go. But yeah, I haven't fought Arch-Tempered Nergigante. I don't know if he's just... regular ones feels this slow, or what? Thank you, Temporal Mantle. Oh, and he's running off again. I don't think we can make more thunder, can we? No, but we'll make some more potions just to keep ourselves stockpiled up. Guiding Lens, I have to say, I very, very much appreciate how they kind of put in so many resources. That way you don't have to always go back and forth from camp trying to keep yourself topped up with what you need for a fight. You can just find it usually out and about in the kind of way you go. Let's see, he looks like he's right below us, but... Oh, we actually did get the smackdown on him. We just didn't quite get the mount off. So I'll put down another sticky mine for him. Okay, yeah, this is where we got lucky on the last one. Oh. Oh, Lord. Okay, that has a good reach to it. And I forgot to pick up any slinger ammo. So he's pissed off. We missed a chance to get him into a wall. But we'll snag the dragon pods. Take that off. Uh-oh. Keep distance, because that is definitely a far-reaching. No, I didn't want the water moss. That's another thing. Is I hate how they did the priority for what you're trying to pick up off the ground. Nobody would ever take the slinger ammo. Oh, there we go. And let's see if we can't get a few stickies on them. Okay, this will give us a moment just to reload. Yeah, let's get us. Okay, we got one sticky on it. Ooh. Oh. Okay, was not expecting that from him. We'll just try to sprint a little bit. Uh-oh. Yeah, he feels much, much slower than I thought he would. I'm not really sure why that is, but... Oh, is he out stamina again? Well, you know what? Let's try poison him a bit. Okay, there we go. We've got a little bit of that. That'll work down on him. Ooh, and knocked himself over again. And we got a part break. This should hopefully KO him. At least I thought it would. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we'll get in up close and tenderize the face again. 2. And can we wall him? We can! I think that might have actually been his other horn gone now. It was. But I don't even think the face is tenderized. There we go. Now it's tenderized. God, it takes so much just to... Uh-oh. I want to run, I want to move, I want to move. Holy hell. Okay, well, we'll snag the Ruiner Nergigante material and the Dragon Pod. It's not going too bad, I don't think, for our first true Ruiner fight. I don't know if Nuth Thunder was actually the best element to bring or not. It probably would have been better to just use a raw weapon like the Blackwing Bowgun. Yeah, using that with Pierce probably would have been better. Ow. So it seems like only certain attacks are really the ones that'll do a lot of damage up against ya. Oh, sweet, I can... Ow. No, I think that was another... Yeah, that was a... drooling stagger. Ow, shoot. Okay, I think that's one of the most dangerous ones from him, is that... Oh, crap. Healing Mantle to buy us a little time, so that way we can just kind of heal up and move around. This is where I find the Healing Mantle is a nice little reprieve in the middle of things. If you just took the Vitality Mantle, I don't think that would really last long for you. Well, this way we can reload all of our shots. I wonder if we should... Maybe we'll try using a bit of paralysis on him. Oh, he actually seems to be pretty weak to that. Man, see if we can't do a little something on that face of his. There we go. Okay, so we should be good to go after him even deeper. Well, even further. And he's actually not doing too hot for that heart rate in the bottom left there. I think it's just because he's out of stamina, though. I think we still got a ways to go before he'll be trying to get any rest anywhere. Oh, shoot, it's both arms. I thought it might have been only the one, but no. I think a bleed-resistant set would probably be pretty good up against Ruiner. Although, if you do know his patterns, I think you'd probably just be fine without, too. Oh, come on, that should have been a hit off. That's another thing, is that it feels like some of the animation times on the Clutch Claw just should actually have landed, but they don't. And for some reason, certain moves don't actually trigger the goddamn flinch on him. Like that one. You guys saw that it actually registered it hit. He's not enraged, but it didn't do anything to flinch him. It's such a finicky system that I hate it. I just hate it. It's not utility enough for what it's supposed to do. Okay, you know what? We're right by a camp, so screw that. We're going to just head up there and get a little bit of rest. Resupply, whatever you want to call it, but it's just too finicky to be fun. Okay, we'll stock all that up, do that. Do that, and we'll just stop in for a moment, but I feel like World hit it so perfectly, and Iceborne has dropped the ball because of basically, I don't know if they wanted to force the slinger on you more, or they just wanted to make it feel like it was more impactful. But they made it too obnoxious, right in your face, like... That's not what Monster Hunter's good at. Monster Hunter is keeping you right in the flow of the fight, start to end until the monster leaves the area, or you faint. Just, it feels like a weird forced-in system that, if they didn't also block the regular weak spots that monsters would normally have behind the gating mechanism, it'd probably be much better as well. I don't think it's anything too much about the duration of how long the tenderizing effect lasts on a body part, but more just it in general, because it feels like almost an MMO in a way, where you have to apply a buff in order to do what you're trying to do. Oh, there we go. That actually registered. Now, one more, and into the wall. There we go. And he's still not tenderized. We need to actually do that ourselves. There we go. Oh, actually, we sent him over again. Okay, I feel like he's going to be powering up for something really dangerous in a little bit. Ow. Well, that's kind of it. Well, I do admit that's a bit of a BS one for its range. Holy crap. Ah, I thought I was out of range of the tail. Okay, we've got one more to try, and then quest is basically going to be over, but it's hard to say about Ruiner. Like, on one hand, he's not bad, but it feels like the one attack where he can send the entire spike thing out to his left and right, that feels like that's a little too wide-reaching for right now. Probably with practice you can get better at it, but just on surface level, that feels like it covers so much ground and does so much damage. Like, if it wasn't for the vitality boost I'm using, that would easily take me down. And you can't exactly stay in front of him, because he's a very forward-heavy fight. Put that on, get our health up again. I wanted to... There we go. Get that out. And we can send him into a wall again. There we go. And at least that's getting some good damage off on him. But I don't even think he has a weak spot left that we can really exploit. Oh! But he's actually limping. And we might have screwed ourselves over in getting a chance for him to go to sleep. Oh, no, I don't know what we broke there, to be honest. Maybe the metal spikes on his head? Ow. Okay, let's pop a max potion just to be safe. Holy crap. Okay, there's a weak spot somewhere in him, but I don't know where. Is it the wing? Or maybe it's the head because we broke in the metal spikes. And we're doing pretty good, but what we'll probably do is slinger ammo. Let's grab ourselves some slinger ammo. There we go, the red pit. And we do have the barrel bombs. I don't know if he'll be going to sleep, though. That's a problem. He might not want to go for a snooze too quickly. No, it is the wing. So, is it because that hasn't made any metal spikes yet? Ah, okay, so it does seem like it's maybe right at the head of him that you want to... Let's get the temporal mantle on. Heal ourselves up. And into another wall. Yeah, there we go. I think he'll probably be down after this, actually. And reload. Oh, down again. I don't think we're going to kill him here. We'll probably have to chase him back to wherever he's going to sleep. Oh, never mind. We will get him right there. Ruiner Nergigante. Not a bad hunt. He does take a little bit of time to get used to, but he doesn't feel as dangerous as regular Nergigante did in World. And I think that's... Oh, Nergigante gem. You don't really use the gems for anything in Master Rank, though. Well, that should be a nice few pieces there. I think Runa might have gotten a good number of materials as well, but he's definitely not a bad fight. It's another one of those monsters where, well, at least with the white spikes, I think you'll kind of understand where you can... what would the word be? Where you should be aiming your attacks to try to get those breaks or the DPS, but he also does feel like one you have to tenderize a lot. Maybe that's why he's slower, because if you need to do that, it's hard to say, but we'll see what the rewards are and what the weapons are like we unlock with him. Interesting kill screen. Maybe I will take a screenshot. I've got a little... Welcome back, survivors. This is a little attachment to the video. Just something happened in the video recording that's for some reason cut out at the very end of the Nergigante hunt. We just finished it, we did the cars, but I think as the screen closed out, for some reason the recording stopped. No idea why, it ticked me off a bit, but anyway, we're going to show you the kind of fruits of our labors from the smithy. So first up will be the Nergigante bowgun we'll take a look at. So Cataclysm's trigger was the previous version of it, and now it goes up to the Ruinous Cataclysm. And as you can see, it gets a lot more spikes. I don't know if I really like that, to be honest. Like, it kind of feels like it gets almost too cluttered. Like, when we go back and look at what the Cataclysm's trigger was, it feels a little more... It does feel Nergigante, but it feels just more smooth and just fitting. It almost feels like too many spikes get attached here for it, but one nice thing is if we look here at all the ammos, it's a normal 2 rapid fire at high attack. Deviation I don't care too much about, but I do like this, so I'll probably be aiming to get this as another bowgun to the collection. And it's going to be a while before I can do it, but we'll also work at trying to get a light bowgun showcase soon, because all we have left are the Lunastra ones to get, and then a Tempered Rajang to hunt down a couple of times for that. So that'll come in the future, and we'll just show off the armor right now too, because Nergigante had a pretty good one, and the Master Rank here, as you can see, is pretty good too. Again, it feels too cluttered with all the spikes on it. It fits Nergigante, but as an armor and a look, it's just a little too spiky for my kind of tastes. My preference is definitely on the Beta Plus here, because it is some spikes, but they feel more subdued and actually controlled in a way. Like Alpha Plus, they just kind of feel like all over, sprouting from every single spot you can have. Here, though, they feel like they have more set patterns and places that they emerge from, so we'll definitely aim for that. But I just want to include this as a little way to let you guys see what they would properly be, since the recording did cut off on me, sadly. But I think we'll end this episode of Monster Hunter World Iceborne there. I do want to keep the game, well, series, etc., going on the channel, so I'll try to figure something else to do. Maybe do little guides about, say, going after endemic life, or even random hunts if you guys would like. If you do have your own requests of what you'd like to see done in Iceborne on the channel, be sure to let me know. I'm always hoping for more comments or feedback from you guys on any of the videos I put out. But for now, we'll end things here. So please remember, as always, survivors and hunters alike, take care and stay alive.